Good morning, everyone, and I hope you're all very well. Welcome to ANZAC Day 2020, and I hope you all managed to get out and spend a few moments this morning outside your driveways and just had your own little time to honour the ANZACs and the ANZAC legend. Today we mark the 105th anniversary of the landings at Gallipoli by the Australian and New Zealand soldiers, and it's obviously led to an unbelievably poignant tradition in our country and something that we all take very seriously. This year obviously being a bit different, we had to improvise, and as a result of that we're all outside on our driveways. And I thought one thing I noticed this morning, which I thought was quite interesting, was as we were standing there and we were listening to the service coming through on the radios, everyone's radios coming through at different times. So over the suburb we had the bugle playing and people talking at different moments because of the time difference, which I thought was just unique. It was really unique, and I thought it was just a fantastic part of this morning's ceremony. We managed to honour a couple of our family members. This is my mum's dad, Colin Thompson, from the 10th Ordnance. He served in Papua New Guinea. And my dad's dad is here, Sergeant James Hokart. He was from the 2nd 24th, and he was a rat of Tobruk. So we honour them, and I'm sure you all have family members who you've honoured individually today as well. On our trips to New Guinea, we spent a fair bit of time reading poetry, and I thought it might be nice today to read a couple of poems that really affect me in a big way. So I hope I can say them with a steady voice, and here goes. This first poem is titled A Grave in the Grass by Bombardier Sidney J. Lynch. He's from the 23rd Australian Heavy Anti-Aircraft Battery. Stand to, sentry, the dreams of the past file by, while the buried hopes of a mother neath the kunai grasses lie. A small wooden cross and a tin hat mark his bed. Salute when you're passing, soldier, where a mother's dreams lie dead. Here, where the hand of evil has slain the brave and good, pause and pray for a mother by this little cross of wood. Quite an emotional one, I think you'll agree. This next poem is titled ANZAC Day, but we don't have an author for this one. It's one that I come across during my readings and study of the campaign. I saw a boy marching with medals on his chest. He marched alongside diggers, marching 6 abreast. He knew it was ANZAC Day. He marched along with pride, and he did his best to keep in step with the diggers by his side. And when the march was over, the boy looked rather tired. A digger asked, "Whose medals, son?" To which the boy replied, "They belong to my dad, but he didn't come back. He died in New Guinea, up on the Kokoda track." The boy looked rather sad. A tear came to his eye. But the digger said, "Don't worry, son, I'll tell you why. Your old man marched with us today, all the bloomin' way. All us diggers knew he was there. It's like that on ANZAC Day." The boy looked rather puzzled, and he didn't understand. But the digger went on talking and started waving with his hand. "For this great land we live in, there's a price we have to pay to keep Australia free and fly our flag today. Yes, we all love fun and merriment in this country which we live. But the price was that some soldier his precious life must give. For you to go to school, my son, and worship God at will, somebody had to pay the price, so our diggers paid the bill. Your old man died for us, son, for all things good and true. I hope you understand these words I've said to you." The boy looked up at the digger, and after a little while, his face changed expression, and he said with a beautiful smile, "I know my dad marched here today, this our ANZAC Day. I know he did, all the bloomin' way." So, pretty heavy going, always tough to read, but I think it's worth it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Just a couple of things to touch on. Recently I sent a small portion of money over to Papua New Guinea for our porter team, who are obviously doing it as tough as we are. And as a result of that, a lot of trekkers have approached me and said that they would like to make a small contribution as well, which I think is sensational. So I'm going to put out some information soon, and if you wanted to make a small contribution, put that together and I'll pull that up and I'll send it over to Papua New Guinea for our porters. One last thing, don't forget today at 1 p.m. on Channel 9, there's a fantastic documentary by author Patrick Lindsay, and it's on Kokoda. And I've seen it before and I can highly recommend it. So if you're not doing anything, tune in at 1 o'clock today, Channel 9, and listen to the doco. Thanks for your time, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And once again, many thanks to our diggers, those who have served previously and paid the ultimate sacrifice, and those who are serving today. Thank you, and I'll catch you later. See ya.